Okay, here with Danielle, and we're going to talk about stupid financial mistakes we made in life. And yes, there is gunfire in the background. We live in Florida. So, stupid things we've done in life. And these are financial things we did, you know, starting out, just trying to keep up with the Joneses, wasn't it?
Well, I mean, so our first time we bought a payment car, was in 2000. And we've had payments for 18 years now because we just kept recycling them, and after about 2 or 3 years we would go get the newest version. Stupid, yes, we had a lot of rollovers.
Yes.
Now we have the cars that we bought, what, 3 years ago?
3-4 years ago.
We're almost done paying them off, and we're keeping them because it's just not financially sound for us to do that anymore.
No, it's not. And even though, you know, we got extraordinarily low interest rates on it, it's still, you know, we probably spent enough in cars to just have $1 million right there. That's sickening to do that. And, you know, I'm not paying off the cars right away because we are investing money, because we're making more interest off money than what we do on the cars, but what interest we pay on the cars. But still, it's a bad deal. And if you buy a car and say you $20,000 to $50,000 car every 2 years for 18 years, that's outrageous. Don't do it.
It's a lot.
And we've also done timeshares. We've had,
oh gosh,
we've had 2 timeshares in our life, and that basically that was a home we could have bought.
And honestly, we just kind of let them go. So they did go back on us at one point in our life, probably about 15 years ago. I know, bad. And we we never used them because honestly, we never traveled to where those timeshares were. Not really.
And the bad thing about timeshares is it limits you on where you can go and where you can experience life. So we're pretty much stuck going to with their locations. Cancun, or there were a lot in Mexico.
One of them was stateside, so that was like a lot of Branson and
Disney World.
Yeah, it wasn't worth it. We
No.
paid way more than we would have if we would have just bought like a vacation package or something, you know.
And plus, they, you know, what they don't tell you about timeshares is they'll inflate the cost due to things becoming more expensive. So there's dues on timeshares that you have to pay every year.
Every year. So on top of if you have a payment on your timeshares, so you're doing that monthly, and then every year you have to make an extra like $500 to $1,000 payment to keep your status. I mean,
yeah.
And if you never use it, that's a lot of money you're just throwing away that you could have had a very nice vacation.
Yes, we've done dumb on steroids. Yes, but we are really, you know, working hard and budgeting and living well within our means. You don't want to live on the top of your budget. You want to have something in your savings, you know, some liquid cash in case hard times strike. You want to, the less debt you have, the less you're enslaved to a lifestyle that you don't want or can't change. Because when you have tons of debt, now you're stuck working somewhere because you have to work there because you have to pay your debt. So in essence, you've enslaved yourself to whatever you're doing in that point in your life, which is bad. You don't want to do that. And so we've worked really hard, and you know, we are not living on the top of our budget anymore. We basically, you know, with the pay we have coming in, you know, we have enough that we can save, say, 25% of our income into investments or emergency fund or whatever.
Now we've kind of given up some of our fun, but we also have plans in our future that is, I'd rather save for that than just have the little weekend fun. I'd rather save for the big things. So
Yes, we're not keeping up with the Joneses.
No.
We don't go party every weekend, things like that.
People make fun of my clothes because they're like 10 years old. Hey, I just say at least I still fit in them, right?
Yeah, we don't go and buy the latest and greatest of anything. So, you know, we have stuff that we do buy quality now. And that's a big thing, is not buying something that's going to break weeks after you buy it.
I bought my Kirby vacuum cleaner 15 years ago. It was a huge expense.
Oh yeah.
But I've never had to replace it, never even had to work on it. So, you know, when you look at buying a vacuum cleaner every year, like $200 a year when it breaks down, I think I got my investment out of it and it's still going.
Yeah, that was $1,000.
No, that was like $1,800.
$1,800. So
like 15 years ago.
15 years ago, we spent $1,800 on a vacuum. That was, I guess, keeping up with the Joneses or something.
No, we bought it because we were tired of buying vacuum cleaners, and a salesman came to our door. You know.
Yeah, we also had one of them that sells encyclopedias.
Oh yeah, we did that too.
So, well, the encyclopedias are great because you can go back in time and see when the history changes. It's weird how history changes. So that's cool. But back to the Kirby. She bought the Kirby, $1,800, and it's been running great ever since.
It has a shampooer, so I shampoo my own stuff. Not at that expense.
But, and we have, you know, friends and family that buy a vacuum cleaner every year or two, and they're spending $200 to $400 on a vacuum cleaner every year, or every 2 years. And that's just an expense we didn't want. And we bought our furniture. It's not particle board, it's actually all wood. And
we don't like to replace things very often.
I think she's going to revamp the wooden furniture to give it a new look. But it's really heavy duty furniture. And but cars are depreciating. They're not an asset, they're a depreciating liability. Even when it's paid for, it's still depreciating. So you'll never get the money back in a car. A home, when you live in a home, it's also a liability. The only assets are things that make you money. And that's why you have to curtail your spending. You look at your assets and liabilities, your true assets and your true liabilities. And you have to say, hey guys, I gotta change my life. We're doing something wrong here. Living paycheck to paycheck is not a way to live.
It's horrible. We did it for years.
Years. So, guys, I think we beat this topic to death. If you like this channel, please subscribe. If you like this video, hit that like button down there somewhere. If you have comments or input or feedback you want to give, do that below as well. And if you're looking for healthy supplements or things of that nature to, you know, help with your healthy lifestyle,
your
health adventure
journey,
that's below. And also for you new investors, I've left a couple links for Acorn and Stash down below. It's a cheap and inexpensive way to get your feet wet investing, combating inflation. And we both make, like Acorn, we both make $5. So if you click on that link, I make $5 and you get $5 just for starting up your Acorn. So thank you guys, and y'all take care.